Have you ever stopped to consider what seems insignificant? The last digit of your birth year, a number. But what if I told you it carries a hidden meaning, an echo of your life, an invitation to transformation? It's not just a detail, it's a key, a door. Are you willing to open that door? Imagine looking at your birth as if it were a film. Each figure, each number is a scene. Do you see yourself as merely a spectator? Have you ever felt that the little experiences in life, those we often overlook, are actually the trophies of our journey? The loneliness you feel, the weight on your shoulders, and even the search for a deeper purpose. All of that is woven into this silent dance of numbers and meanings. Think about it. What do you regard as a detail? In the depths of your silence, the answers begin to surface. Are you exhausted? There's a reason for that. Life unfolds in mosaics, and each tiny piece plays an essential role. Look within. What if the silence you fear is the only place where you truly hear yourself? I invite you to feel the reverberations of this number. Close your eyes, breathe, feel. The last digit is not just an indicator, it's a part of who you are. Each number is a story waiting to be heard. It's time to recognize that within every experience you disregard, there lies hidden depth. Allow yourself to discover this. Transformation can begin here, in this quiet moment. After all, true change often emerges when we least expect it. So, take another breath, reflect on your past, and open that door. The journey that awaits you could be more revealing than you imagine. Have you ever taken a moment to consider how often numbers appear in your life? They dance between moments and feelings. Each number carries its own energy, an essence, a vibrant force that can light up your path. What do you feel when you think of them? What if these signs, these figures we often overlook, are actually whispers from the universe? The last digit of your birth date, for instance. It's not just a note on a calendar, it's a portal, a deep reflection of your soul. Imagine for a moment, you are not alone. That emotional solitude you feel, it often comes from a disconnection with these sacred signs, with the fabric of life. What if the key to your peace is hidden within the energies that these numbers emit? Look around you. Patterns exist in everything, in the sky, in the trees. Within your heart, a number resonates that represents more than you can imagine. What if what you seek, clarity and purpose within, is intricately linked to this numerical dance? Today, as you wake up, take a moment, reflect on what you want to create. What if the silence you fear isn't just emptiness, but rather the sacred space where the answers lie? Allow yourself to feel. And as you do, remember, you don't just carry a number, you are part of the grand weave of the universe. In this tapestry, each number, each energy, represents an opportunity for healing, self-discovery, and freedom. Feel that energy now. Take a deep breath, let it flow and transform what is stagnant. You are more than you realize. You are a being interconnected with the whole. And the dance of numbers continues. Every number you encounter has a story to tell. Today, we're going to explore what lies beyond simple counting. Let's start with 0. It's more than just a symbol for nothing. It represents totality, a blank canvas where creation has yet to begin. What if everything you seek is already here in the silence of 0? Then there's 1, symbolizing individuality, the strength that rises from nothing. Think about how many times you've hesitated to just be yourself. The truth is, 1 carries the potential to create. You don't need to fit into molds. Let the number 1 show you that your essence is already enough. Now, let's listen to 2. The number of duality. It reminds us that for every pair, there's an opposite. What if your pain isn't just yours? What if it connects with someone else's suffering nearby? When you see another, you also see yourself, and in that way, loneliness can dissipate. The third truth comes with 3. It represents growth and expression. Three stages of transformation. First, there's the seed, then the sprout, and finally the flower. Each stage brings its own pain and beauty. Have you ever felt stuck in one of those cycles? What reveals itself is the compass that guides you. Next, we have 4. Stability, foundation. 4 corners, 4 seasons. It reminds you that you need a safe space to build your inner home. What if you could create that space within yourself? It's an invitation to anchor your being in the truths that matter. Now, 5 brings restlessness, a constant movement, leaving your familiar place, even if it stirs some fear. Do you feel that your soul is asking for more? The essence of 5 is adventure. Allow yourself to be carried by it, even when it feels challenging. We arrive at 6, which speaks of responsibility. It's a call to care, to take care of yourself and the connections that bind you. You can be your own home, and that's an act of love. Take a moment and reflect on whether you are treating yourself with the lightness you deserve. 7 is the number of quests. It resonates with spirituality, echoing your own inner journey. Have you ever asked yourself what the purpose of the life you're living is? Don't be afraid to search, even when the path seems unclear. In the silence, you will find your answers. 8 represents mastery and transformation, a dance between freedom and responsibility. 8 is infinite. You hold the power to shape your life. Have you ever felt you were living beneath your potential? Remember, you are the architect of your reality. And so we come to 9, the number of conclusion and fulfillment. A journey where you realize that each tear, each smile, and every experience has brought you wisdom. What have you learned from it? You are not alone on your journey. Numbers still whisper their truths. Each digit carries energy, an essence. And as you recognize this, you begin to understand more about your choices. Where do you place yourself in the spectrum of these numbers? Each one asks you to listen to the echoes of your life, reflecting on how you've connected with your deeper self. What if the number that represents you is more than just a symbol? What if it serves as a bridge to self-discovery? It's time to give this knowledge the space it deserves on your journey. Numbers are all around you, dancing through life like shadows that go unnoticed. They whisper truths that we often ignore. But what if, in the silence of these numbers, there are profound messages about your journey? Have you stopped to observe? Think back to a moment when everything seemed to flow effortlessly. A coincidence involving a specific number, a meeting marked by a date. In this invisible dance, numbers can serve as quiet guides. They echo experiences, challenges, and even choices. With every number that resonates, it's as if an essence is saying to you, pay attention. Do you feel that? People often think of them as just numbers, insignificant. Yet these digits carry a subtle weight. Imagine that moment when you realized your life was shaping itself around numerical patterns. It's like an invisible thread connecting your experiences. They speak of loneliness, fatigue, and the search for meaning. The first time I took a moment to ponder this, it was unsettling. It felt as though the universe was whispering something I needed to hear. On this journey through numbers, you are not alone. The pains of the soul break into fragments, and those numbers reflect your inner journey. They illuminate wounds, reveal triumphs. They are like small lanterns lighting your way. But here's something you may not have noticed. Numbers are not merely symbols. They are calculations of destiny, invitations to a deeper awakening. Each pattern, each series, brings forth a new layer of self-awareness. What if what you lack is actually protecting you? Recognizing these whispers could be the first step towards healing, towards releasing the burdens you carry. You don't need to act immediately, just open your heart and listen. The wisdom contained in numbers can guide you to a new horizon. With each glance, there's a discovery. With every analysis, there's liberation. Have you ever paused to reflect on the connection between numbers and your essence? Sometimes, the clearest path is one you've never considered. So take a deep breath and let these whispers reveal a hidden truth. The vibrations of numbers are like notes in a melody that resonates within each of us. Have you ever taken a moment to listen? Every number carries a unique frequency, echoing aspects of your life and shaping your everyday reality. Behind each digit lies a silent language. The frequency of your soul is present here, in this universal symphony. What tone are you playing? Imagine for a moment. Quiet the external noise. What do you feel? What would the significance of a number mean if you truly paid attention? Life can be overwhelming, can't it? With the intense flow of daily life, you may find yourself lost in the higher notes. But what if what you seek is harmonized in the subtleties of the lower vibrations? Do you feel that loneliness, even when surrounded by others? That lack of understanding echoes within you. But what if this discomfort is an invitation, not a curse? It's your essence searching for a safe space to dance. Each number you encounter is a possibility for resonance, an opportunity to return home. Perhaps you're wondering now, am I a number? Or am I the interpretation of what that number may signify? Every heartbeat is a reminder that you are more than just the sum of your parts. Take a look at the numbers in your life. They are not merely symbols. They are guides, whispers of wisdom that can lead you to a more harmonious melody. What if what you're seeking isn't far away, but waiting for you at the intersection of your own vibrations? Every number is a symphony. Each letter is a dance. What happens when you connect with your most authentic self? You will release the cacophony of emptiness and create space for the enchanting melody that resides within you. It's perfectly okay not to have all the answers right now. The journey is a process, an unfolding. Move forward with lightness. Recognize that this symphony exists within you, waiting to resonate at the frequency of your truth. Every step, every breath is a note in the score of life. And life is yours. The final note has yet to be written. The story is still unfolding. Every interaction you have is more than just a simple encounter. Imagine each exchange, each glance, as invisible threads intertwining. Have you ever wondered how the numbers we carry influence these connections? Numerology reveals profound secrets. The last digit of your birth date, for instance, is not just a number. It's a key, a portal that opens new doors in your relationship. Take a moment to reflect on this. How many times have you felt misunderstood, even among friends or family? That loneliness, that sense of disconnection, may be rooted in the energies you bring. What happens when you interact with someone whose energy doesn't resonate with yours? Repeated experiences like this can drain your inner peace. The truth is that each person who crosses your path carries a unique energetic load. The frequency of your last digit can either clash or harmonize with someone else's energy. It can be a moment of genuine connection or a clash of misunderstandings. What if, from now on, you could see these dynamics not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth? If the pain you carry is a mirror, what can you discover about yourself by observing your interactions? Each relationship is a dance, and you, whether you realize it or not, are a part of that choreography. It's important to stay aware. Here's a gentle invitation. When you meet someone, ask yourself what energy is present. Sometimes, a simple reflection can bring clarity and illuminate the path to deeper understanding. Close your eyes for a few seconds. Feel the web of connections you've already created. Every person is a lesson. Every encounter is a legacy. Awakening to these truths brings lightness. You are not alone. Your journey, your pain, is shared. And as you forge more conscious bonds, you begin to weave a new pattern in the tapestry of your soul. It's time to stop feeling like no one understands you. Today, you start to see the richness in relationships. Take a deep breath and open your eyes to new connections. It's time to let numerology guide your interactions. After all, every number is a story waiting to be told. And that, my friend, could change everything. Are you aware of the patterns your soul holds? Sometimes, the answers are closer than we think. Numerology can serve as a key to understanding. The figures that make up your existence reflect your fears, aspirations, and even old wounds. What if the last digit of your birth date tells a story you haven't yet read? Each number carries its own vibration. They speak of you. The first time someone told me about the influence of my number, I hesitated. Could something so simple truly have such a profound impact? But as I delved deeper, I began to understand. Every experience, every pain, every joy echoes within this numerical universe. Imagine for a moment that you pause to listen to your own breath. What else exists within you? This search is a delicate dance between the known and the yet to be revealed. Often you may feel different, as if society has no space for your essence. It's just me, you think, in a world that screams for normality. But what if your difference is your greatest strength? You carry within you a light that, once discovered, brings clarity to your path. Don't fear vulnerability. Revealing yourself is liberating. Today, allow yourself to explore, even if it means facing shadows from the past. Close your eyes for a few moments and let the silence speak your truths. One of them might be, it's okay not to know what to do right. Sometimes, in the emptiness, we find the space to create. This moment of introspection is precious. As you discover who you really are, the tracks of your journey become clearer. What if it only takes one step, one more attentive gaze, for you to see some of these truths? Each number is a symbol, a nuance of your journey. Don't resist diving deeper. Embrace this incredible journey of self-discovery. You are on the verge of uncovering something truly extraordinary. Look back at your past. What does it tell you? Every scar, every memory is an echo of who you were and who you can still become. But what if I told you that you can rewrite this story? The past doesn't have to be a prison. It can transform into an open door to freedom. Imagine carrying unnecessary weights. That feeling of moving forward while being held back by chains. Are you exhausted? There's a reason for that. What has resonated within you, wounds, traumas, rejections, does not define your worth. With every breath, there is a choice. What if that choice were for liberation? If you allow yourself to look at the bindings that hold you, you will enter a space of discovery. This isn't about forgetting the pain, but rather about finding strength in vulnerability. The journey doesn't have to be solitary. Sometimes you feel invisible, even among those you love. You are not alone. It is precisely in the silence that transformation begins. So how can we turn the past into power? First, accept your story. Don't fight against it. Each hardship was a lesson. Each rejection was an invitation to know yourself better. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the weight of the silence. It wants to tell you something. Freedom begins when you ask yourself, do I want to remain trapped by these chains? The answers lie within you. What has hurt you can become your strength today. You are not just a collection of experiences. You are a being in search of meaning, and that is powerful. Enough. Today you no longer belittle yourself. Your story is not a sentence. It is an opportunity for rebirth. Free yourself from the need to fit in. Within your fragility lies immense strength waiting to be discovered. And by embracing this, you will create space for a new tomorrow, full of possibilities. What will you choose to emerge as? In the end, redefining your past is an act of courage, an act of love towards yourself. Remember, everything begins here, right now. Are you ready for this journey? Inside you, a seed is waiting, a quiet hope, so subtle that many overlook it. Have you ever wondered if what you see as a limitation could transform into your greatest strength? What if the pain you carry is merely a sign that something is changing? We must understand that within our difficulties, the seeds of our transformations dwell. Silence. The very thing you fear. What if, in that silence, what you seek is not an answer, but a new beginning? When everything feels heavy, it's in that empty space, that deep breath, where life reinvents itself. The soil of your being is fertile for growth. How many wounds have you held onto? They are the scars of your soul, marks from a past that teaches. These wounds don't have to be a burden. Instead, they can be the roots that support a new blossoming. It's a cycle. Pain transforms into understanding. Enough. Today, you no longer diminish yourself. Allow change to embrace you. Visualize for a moment. A seed in the ground. It doesn't know if it will grow into a tree or a flower, but it trusts in life. And what about you? Do you trust? What if what you lack is actually protecting? The fear of not awakening dissolves when you decide that transformation happens now. Close your eyes for a few seconds. Feel the weight of your silence. It wants to tell you something. Within that silence, transformation begins to germinate. The only certainty we have is this: you are capable. You are strong. Make space for that strength to grow. If you feel lost, know that it is in the darkness that the stars make the most sense. They are waiting to shine. And speaking of light, the next time a shadow approaches, ask yourself, what light is this shadow teaching me? The answer is always in transformation. So, I invite you, if this journey resonates with you, write in the comments, I choose to be reborn. Allow this message to transcend you. Maybe it will find another soul, another seed that needs to sprout. The path is long, but with each step, a new you is revealed.